Konnichiwa minasan, hisashiburi ne. So I've been away for a long time, haven't been making videos. I've been quite busy, but I'm just going to make this video quick to let everybody know I'm still alive. I'm happy. I'm working now, so I've found a job doing like groundskeeping. My dad says I've become the reversed Mr. Miyagi, so I've come to Japan and now I'm caretaking for the share house that I'm living in. I won't talk about that too much, but what I do want to share with you today is I've been working on this rooftop, and one of my major roles for my job is to do the plant care and gardening, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to take you guys on a little tour. The weather is gorgeous today. It's been horrible for ages, like been English weather, grey skies. But as you can see, it's a view from the rooftop. Got a sky tree over there. It's a lovely day. I'm a little bit sweaty, my beard's growing out, I'm stinky, tired, but I'm happy. So I'm going to start off just by showing you guys what I've been working on, my aspirations, my dreams of what I want for this place to be like. And yeah, I'll start on this spot here. So what we're looking at is my favourite flower bed I put most of my attention into. I've written the names down of some of the plants because I've been trying to learn the Japanese name and the English name. So I can't start this video without talking about these babies. So this has become one of my favourite plants so far. So this is kind of like a succulent. Let's just consult my notebook quickly. Trailing ice plant is what they're called. And yeah, they literally just kind of fall over. They grow like crazy, do their own thing. These ones are slightly more in the sun, as you can see, for most of the day. So they're doing a bit better than here, and these guys here. So I might have to move these around soon. But my idea was, you know, I've been propagating these, planting them around, and they just grow, do their own thing. They're like a star child. And then here, you can see I've put some of the ice trailers, let's call them that, around the edge, and I've popped this little baby. I call it a green stander, but its real name is, if I just consult my book again, apologies, sedum sun sparkler. So this is a sedum sun sparkler, and the idea was that all these purple plants will grow in a circle and these guys will come through the middle, but they're not getting enough sunlight, I feel. As you can see, this is their origin, so I had them move from here to there. And then we have this plant here, which has these beautiful little yellow blossom here. So I'm going to have to propagate this area a bit more because it's outgrowing itself. And these guys are another sedum, very similar and related to this green stander. I call these ones yellow standers, but the real name is sedum linear, this guy here. And as you can see, we've got some aloe, lots of aloe, so we'll touch on those in a sec. But I put the yellow standers all in here. This one's doing well, the others are getting a bit too much shade. I'm considering removing all these quadrants because I feel like they're just, although it like separates it and evens out, it's kind of blocking a lot of sun for some of the plants. So I don't know, if anyone has any like advice. I'm a bit of a beginner, I don't know everything, I'm learning as I go. So if anyone's got any advice or can help me out, that'd be wonderful. So yeah, some more yellow standers, or sedum linear, what they're called. This is a plant one of the people I work for, Rimi, she planted this. So this is like a curry plant, very strong curry smell. And she put a few more here as well. They look quite cool, quite frosty, but they do have a very strong curry odor. Another one of the purple ice trailers. This is a plant that is struggling. So the big boss Chris, he visits Sato Island, and he found a bunch of plants there and brought them back, but they were kind of left alone for too long, and the cardboard box they were sat in went soggy. So I think a lot of the plants here have gotten root rot or something, like they just got too wet. So I'm trying to bring them back to life, but if you see here, it's very dried out, and I'm hoping there's a bit of life underneath. But I don't know, if anyone's got any advice on how I can kind of revive this baby, then I'd be very happy. Again, some more of these guys. We've got a plant here. It says anonymous, but that says Himasaki. Himasaki. I'm guessing that's like princess maybe, and then Masaki, I'm not too sure, but you just have to trust me. Unless you know better, then you can tell me off. Well, it's got some like brown stuff growing underneath. I didn't see these. There might just be a weed, but it's quite pretty. It's doing its own thing. This is some sort of like ugly grass brought from Sato as well. It looks all dead, but I can't tell if there's like some life underneath. Like, what's this guy? What are you doing here? So I'm kind of just leaving this to do its own thing. Oh, there's another one here. So I'm leaving this segment just do its own thing. It's grass. Hopefully it looks after itself. So got another one of these guys and another aloe. As you can see, the colour's not too healthy on this guy. Some more dying plants. I was in the process of actually potting this one, but I wanted to show you the situation. So these roots here are a little bit damp still. I've left them to dry. There's a little bit of greenery, so it's not too lost, I hope. But I'm just gonna tuck this guy in here. I'm not wearing my gloves for the video, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, is this okay? Oh, grab some more of this, just patch him in a little bit. I'm gonna leave that like that. If anyone's got any advice how to bring this baby back to life, let me know, because it's a really pretty plant, but unfortunately they just weren't cared for quick enough and they're struggling. Got another cute little plant here. This was moved from a pot over there, and I'll get over to that in a second. This is a plant I was getting ready to get rid of a while ago, but because it was all brown, then I noticed there was like some tiny little revivals, and this is kind of looking okay. And I'm excited to see what this one turns out like once she's feeling better. More dying plants. So we got some wild daisies here. I'm hoping these will start blooming and look pretty again, because all these fell apart. Oh, pollinating. Some bells also from Sato. These was from Sato. These plants all kind of struggling, but I'm hoping they come back with some life. This is from Sato. This is actually doing really well. This is like one of the only plants that didn't struggle so much. There's a cute little bell here, and you can see like the stems purple, and then goes and buds up here. I can get you in focus. There you go. Another one of these babies. Love these guys doing their thing. I'll talk about these pots real quick. So I've got the names for these. So this is like a purple succulent. Where's the purple succulent here? Echeveria Pelvon Nürnberg. But yeah, this is a cute purple succulent doing its own thing. Another baby one there. I need to weed some of these, but yeah, I like it. It's very cute. Nice bit of colour for succulent. Lavender, yeah. So it's some lavender. So this is the most unhealthy lavender I've got on the roof, but we've got a few. I've got another plant here. I call this one like Squirtle arm, because the hands kind of look like a Squirtle, like a Pokemon, where it's like the 3 little fingers. But this also has a real name. Squirtle arm is called Platycerium hilly or something. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, I water it, it all kind of funnels down to the bottom. Cool little tree plant here. Then we have a common verbana, I think I'm saying that right. The leaves are kind of dead at the bottom. This was from Sato as well, but it's got a really cute little pink leaf at the top. I love this colour. It's like one of my favourite colours, so I'm glad out of all the plants that one is one that's surviving. Got a nasty little spiky bush here. I always hurt myself on this guy, so we're not going to give him too much attention. Then we've got a mint plant here, but this one isn't like any ordinary mint plant. This is a Minto no Charito something white flower. So it should look like this at some point, and it smells really good. Mint is a bit of a uncontrollable plant. They kind of grow crazy and you've got to keep an eye on them. But inside this little pot here, they look okay, and they're great obviously for food, and you can make tea from them, which is what I'm all about. I love tea. So while we're on the subject of tea, I'm going to show you my other verbena. This is the lemon verbena, so I actually bought this one myself, and it was struggling a little while ago, but she's looking really cute now, really healthy, and they have a really sweet lemony scent at the top. And if you see, there's some new leaves growing through, so this guy's doing really well. I'm really happy for her, and hopefully I can make some citrusy lemon tea from this, maybe mix it with the mint. And we also have some jasmine growing, which again you can make some tea from. She's not doing too well, but there's some life coming through. If you look at the soil base here, you can see there's can I see some? But all the old petals fell from here, so I don't know if I'm supposed to cut these down and hopefully it'll sprout again, or if I should just leave it. But it's growing big, and I'm very pleased for this one's progress as well. I've forgotten the name of this plant. I think I wrote, I should have it on my phone somewhere, but this is like a common vine flower. It did have these pretty pink flowers on it, but they've kind of shriveled up. The leaves are pretty cool, right? They look a bit like a great shield or something. But I'm hoping that this can grow healthy until this one's struggling a bit. It's a bit dead at the bottom. I don't know if there's anything I can do to help this out a bit. I'm just going to keep watering it, hope for the best. This is a lotus flower apparently, so I'm not too sure, but I'm just going to keep feeding it. Hopefully something interesting happens. But yeah, quite cute, very soft, kind of like fluffy leaves. Don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's nice to touch. And this is my favorite area over, except for these guys. This is my least favorite plant in this corner, I think. So I've got some footage of what they looked like before. These little beans here grow like crazy, so they look like small edamame. At the moment you can see that they're all twisting like this. So they twist and twist until eventually they snap open like this guy here. And then if I can get inside this one, have they fallen already? I'm trying to get inside one so you can see the little leaves. So can you see here? Get it in focus. See the little bubbles? It's because there's some little seeds there, you see? If I can get that in focus. Seed at the top. And they fall out and grow like crazy. And this plant, it looks like it's dying, but I think it's going to come back really strong because there's some old branches that have been used as like a foundation for the new ones that came through. And if you have a look, they kind of like tie themselves together, so this is kind of like a vine plant. A bit uncontrollable. I don't know how to feel about this plant. I'm not a big fan. And then we have our common aloe vera, which is gorgeous. So a lot of the aloe vera on this roof was struggling and it was going red. But this guy's doing really well, looking juicy. Oh, let's hide from that wind. Cool. And here we have a avocado plant. So I thought the avocados was going to grow from here once this is tall enough, but apparently this is the avocado. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, if anyone's got information, tell me these things. I'm learning as I go along. Some more dying plants, some weeds. This here is a cool little tree, so that's coming through. Some more juicy aloe you can see here, doing really well. And then some more lavender, not too bad. Move over here, 2 more of the trees, and then I've hit some more of the common daisy in here, because I'm hoping that when these guys come through they'll look really cute. Kind of just stood in between these 2 trees here. Some more aloe. So on this one here you can see the 3 kind of stages a lot of the aloe has taken. So when I first got here in February, my first time here, all the aloe were pretty much red. They were looking like this, and that's a sign that they're pretty unhealthy. But slowly they've started turning like this, so you can see part of it's red, and then towards the base it's a bit pink, but there's a lot of juicy thick green leaves here, and that's what we're after. And then this is like the healthiest colour I think any of our aloe are looking. It looks a bit bright on this camera, but there's like in real life there's like quite a blue kind of hue to it. Some sort of crazy bush plant that's growing around this aloe here. Some more aloe. A bucket of wild grass I'm not too fond of, but my boss likes it, so I'm leaving it. A dead tree that's kind of doing its own thing. This pot here, it's kind of been left alone because it belongs to nature. So this one I'm not in control of. I just think some of the plants are cute, so I've left it. Some little petals here, can you see that? Have I got it in camera? There. Quiet. So yeah, this one's up to nature. She can have this one. So here this might look a bit mushy, but this is supposed to be a rice paddy. So I have no idea how to grow rice. I've looked it up, and this is what I believe to be decent conditions. You can see I've reduced the water level a little bit. You can see the line across there. So I dropped the water level down 1 inch. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week, and I don't know, I need advice, help. Anybody know how to grow rice? That'd be awesome. Any advice? So these guys are kind of standing up. But this is one that my boss brought back from Sato Island as well, and he wants the best for these. This is kind of what he cares about the most. Yeah, so I've got that, and there's about an inch of water in here. I'm not going to put my finger in because it kind of stinks. And then I've got a box of extra rice grass here. You can see there's about a 50-50 mix. Someone is leaving coffee bottles up here. I'm going to destroy them. And then got some sort of bush plant here, looks cool. Our biggest and most healthy aloe vera plant here. So this was partially red, but I trimmed off all the rotten parts of the leaves, and you see down here there's all these baby pieces growing up. It's quite cute, gorgeous piece of aloe, strong stem. And this one even has this kind of birth plant which has these seeds in here and they pop out. So with aloe you can either propagate it by cutting a piece and then planting it, or it can grow through the seed, which is cool. And then we've got some aloe here, another juicy beautiful greeny blue colour. I like these guys. And then we got, I don't even know what these are, but these are like a yellow flower. They kind of look like that, but they're struggling a bit. These are from Sato Island as well. And you see there's a few coming through. But this is supposed to be quite an invasive, competitive weed. So I put them in their own box here and let them do their thing. And that's a dead tree that I haven't done anything with yet. Another bush. So this guy had some spiky arms like this, but I trimmed them down mostly because it was Abernay, dangerous. And again here, another little bush plant. I propagated it, no, not propagated, pruned this one, trimmed it down, looking after it. Got another aloe vera, some more lavender, that's doing pretty well. Then we've got eucalyptus here. So this eucalyptus is doing pretty good, looking cute. I mean, spreading open a little bit there. And she should look like this at some point. So here's the hoping and looking after it and wishing for the best. Another one that's not quite so good. So we've got this plant here. She's not doing well. I'm hoping she has some life in her, but it should look like this. Apparently this is the first time this has blossomed like this. Again, such a beautiful colour. I might be biased, but I like pink plants a lot, and amongst this green I think it's like a really nice combination. I mean, look, oh yeah, look at that stem, it's like a ring around. It's gorgeous. I'll put that behind my ear any day. And this is a wax flower, camelosium or something, I don't know, but it's gorgeous nonetheless. I'm really happy this one's doing well, hoping this one follows through. Another box of weeds. Oh no, is that? Oh no, it's cable tie. I thought it was surviving all of a sudden, never mind. Another one of those bushes, another one of those, they just kind of grow in green. This is a box of death. So this was supposed to be, you can see there, like the pink little cute flowers, but they got too wet I think underneath, so I've been moving the soil around trying to, oh look, this guy's not even trying. But yeah, I was really hoping these guys would do well because they looked cute, and I kind of set them around as like magenta and purple with white in the middle. I'm just going to let them do their thing, hopefully they come back. Again, same thing for that. Another bush plant. These guys are hardly touched, they just do their own thing. Half this plant is okay, the other half is struggling. Same situation where the bottom here has got lots of, it's like almost clay feeling, so I'm hoping it just dries out in the sun. And we've got this box here. I don't really touch this one too much, I let the other staff kind of do whatever they want with it. The conditions aren't quite so good as this side, but yeah, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. More of the grass. This bad boy here is doing well. Some more aloe, not quite so healthy except for this guy. I think this is called stone crop or something, but it's got interesting patterns and looks cool. In here there's some sort of bulb, I've forgotten what it is, but Rumi planted it and I'm hoping that comes through at some point. Then I believe this is ginger. So I've been filming this for a few days and this has been growing like crazy. So it was originally about like this tall, like a little spike like this. About a week ago, this was about, yeah, that tall, and it, like within a week or week and a half, these guys have come out crazy like this. So this, eventually the outside will unravel and then become a leaf like that. And I believe this is just ginger. No, ginger, yeah, ginger. I think that's what that is. I can't read that. Challenge Bijata Burukatin. Something garden, I don't know. Challenge garden. Then we've got some banana plants that are doing really well as well. So I kind of looked after these, pruned these down. There was loads and loads of weeds in the bottom, so I've de-weeded it as much as I could. These plants are actually doing really well. So these are from Sato, and half of them started dying off like this. Some of them come through, gorgeous. So I'm pleased. And again, not biased, but I love this colour, very cute. But then you've got these plants kind of struggling the most. They're the same as the ones in the other box. Some more aloe. And I believe that's it. That's everything up here. So I'll keep doing updates. This is where my heart has been, what I've been enjoying doing, where I've been hiding. Some more aloe here. There's a box of weeds. Got another one of these babies. It's really cool and purple. I mean, look at the colour of that. Get down. Gorgeous. And then this is a rosemary plant, so I'm hoping this will come back to life, because when you feel this, you get like a really strong, oily kind of rosemary smell stuck to your fingers, and it doesn't look dead, like it's still sturdy. It bends a little bit, so it's not, feels like there's life in it. It's not snapping straight away. So if anyone's got any advice on how to revive this, well, I say that, then the top end just snapped. If anyone's got any advice on how to keep this baby going and bring this back, that'd be good, because I like plants where I can use them as like a herb and they have like a use. But other than that, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed looking at the plants and seeing what I've been putting all my time and effort into. I want to keep making more videos soon. Today is a beautiful day, so I'm going to go have a shower, clean myself up, and yeah. If you've watched this far, thank you very much for being interested in this. And to all my friends and family, love you very much. Glad to see you. And yeah, bye bye.